A mostly sunny good morning to you. I hope your day is going well for you, wherever you might be. 82 degrees at the airport, 81 here at Radio Center, 83 degrees in downtown Midland. Downtown Bay City is looking at 82 degrees as well. Barometer holding up there pretty good right now, but it is falling. It will be dropping as we go through the next 24 hours or so. We've got a couple of low pressure systems that will be affecting our weather. So weather-wise, it's going to be kind of interesting for the next few days because right now our humidity is at 68%, and that means it's pretty sticky out there. Before we get to the weather forecast, I want to chit-chat here real quick with Jared Fisher. Jared is with Thumb Bank. Jared, you're up in the Thumb right now. It's a field day going on. How's everything going so far for Thumb Bank today?
Pretty good. You said that it was 82, but it feels a lot warmer than that out in the field right now.
Boy, I guess so. Now, what kind of field are you in? Is it a wheat field?
We are in a wheat stubble field, and we have, I think it looks like, 5 tractors with multiple implements getting ready to roll and do some demos here.
Now, from what I understand, Jared, precipitation-wise, Michigan's Thumb, at least where you are, it doesn't look like they've had quite as much rain as what we've seen a little bit closer to Bay City and Saginaw, and even out in the Reese area. What are you looking at in the field right now?
Right now, our field conditions are pretty good. I know we got a little bit of rain over the weekend here. I don't know if it's a touch sticky, but not terrible. So with full sun and a nice breeze, I think we'll be able to work some ground up today.
I was going to say that's one of the keys to having a field day like this is you're able to show producers some of the latest and greatest in equipment. But this year, equipment hasn't been very easy to get, has it?
Yeah, a lot of the dealers told us that they'd like to come and are planning on coming. And we said, what do you think you're going to bring? And they're like, well, we'll see what we have when the week comes. So I know it's been a challenge along with a lot of other places that are trying to make sure that they have enough stuff. So, but no, we have a very good turnout, and we're very appreciative to all of our dealers for helping us with this, because without them, we were just having lunch in the field.
Now, what's going to happen tomorrow in Bay County? Whereabouts in Bay County is the field day scheduled for, Jared?
Yeah, we are going to be on the corner of 7 Mile and Midland Road on the southeast corner. And in the Pigeon area today, we are on the southeast corner of 142 and Owendale Road.
Okay. And you guys will be around there for a little while this afternoon, right?
Yeah, we're here till 2. We should have plenty of food. It's actually getting rolled out right now. So we have a lot of people that are going to be hopping in the food line here. And we're hoping for a good day and hoping that the thunderstorms hold off for tomorrow to have an equally nice day for our Bay City Field Day.
And again, the Bay City Field Day is at 7 Mile and Midland Road, right in that area?
Correct. If you know where the Bay City Bus Garage is, we're directly across the road from it.
All right. Sounds good. Jared, we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Good luck this afternoon, and tell everybody I said hello, okay?
Sounds good. Thanks, Terry.
You bet. Jared Fisher over at Thumb Bank. They're having their field day up in Huron County in the Bayport, Pigeon, Caseville area. As far as our weather goes, we're looking at temperatures right around that 90-degree mark, take us at least through the middle of the work week, probably Thursday. We're still going to be looking at temperatures close to 90, higher humidities, chances of precipitation each and every day, widely scattered precipitation amounts. That's what we're looking at as of right now. A little bit of a break as we get into Friday. Friday, a lot closer to 80. And then over the weekend, we'll actually drop a little bit below 80 degrees for Saturday anyway, and maybe Sunday. And then we are looking for a major warm up once again. And we're looking for upper 80s to take us through the majority of the rest of the month of August. And as of right now, the long range to take us roughly from the 16th through the 22nd, we're looking at least below, if not much below, precipitation during that period of time. So all in all, that's a look at the weather. We're going to take a look at the markets and see what Gary Kaufman has got. He comes along in a moment, but first of all, we want to remind you the weather forecast brought to you by the folks at Nutrien Ag Solutions.
Nutrien Ag Solutions has the local expertise to recommend the corn, soybean, and other seed products that are the best fit for your field. Plus, unparalleled agronomic support with products and services to unlock yield potential and improve crop performance from planting to harvest. Ask about our financing options to help you get more from every acre and lead the field. Visit your local Nutrien Ag Solutions branch or go to nutrienagsolutions.com.
Say, do you want to unlock the secret to higher yields? If you're applying dry fertilizer, the key to better yield potential is Titan XC. Titan XC is a fertilizer biocatalyst that unlocks and releases the bound up nutrients in granular fertilizer, promoting better root uptake and plant growth. Drive performance this season and beyond. Release more nutrition. Expect better results with Titan XC. For more information, visit lpi.ag/unlock or contact your Nutrien Ag Solutions crop consultant today. If you're looking to sweeten up your future, well, Marabou Seed is looking for independent sales agents to introduce sugar beet seed to Michigan growers. How do you do that? Well, if you want to talk to them, here's the telephone number, 541-657-8402. Or if you want to go online, go to marabou.applicant@marabouseed.com. They've been a worldwide powerhouse in premium sugar beet seed for more than a century. And after some great showings the past couple of years, Marabou is coming in full force to Michigan. So if you'd like to join a group of highly motivated agents to spread the word in the area, the telephone number again is 541-657-8402 or email marabou.applicant@marabouseed.com. They're looking forward to hearing from you. Gary Kaufman at Star of the West, what are we moving into here as we step in on the work week on a Monday?
Well, we're seeing a kind of a mixed market. We were up early, Terry. Now we're down. So got negatives across the board. We basically given up everything we gained last Friday for the most part. Right now we have cash wheat down 10 right now at 674 on the white, 639 on the red. New crop for next year on the wheat is also down a dime at 707 on the white, 647 on the red. Cash corn currently down a nickel at 612. New crop also down 5 at 502. Cash soybeans currently down 5 at 1322. And new crop, let's call it down 5, Terry, at 1267.
We just can't stand prosperity, can we?
I know it. No, that is for sure. But it's still a lot of it's weather. But another key event we got is coming up Thursday at noon. Our time is the USDA is going to weigh in on our first survey-based state-by-state yield projections. So I think the traders are probably going to try to balance positions. The average trade guesses are kind of in for the most part. Looking at corn, they're saying the range is 175.7 to 180 bushel per acre, with the average being 177.6, Terry. And kind of a noteworthy there, that was the record yield in 2018. So, and then soybean yield estimates are expected to be around 50.4 bushel per acre. That was down about 0.4 of a bushel from the July estimate. So, a lot of numbers coming out. Going to look at some international numbers too on Thursday. So, it'll be could be an interesting week when it comes around noon on Thursday.
These government reports have really been interesting lately, I'll tell you. And this one is going to measure up just like the other ones. Gary, you take care. Have a great day, okay?
I will. Thanks, Terry.
You bet. A little bit more as far as what the markets are doing. Doug Klein from Oppenheimer joins us now. The market report brought to you by Schaefer and Beerline, the Great Lakes Bay Area's certified ag dealer. You can take a new Ram commercial truck or van, make it a part of your everyday use for family, farm, and business today from the dealer that knows all about what it takes. So buy with confidence. Buy from Schaefer and Beerline since 1852, where Family and Service sells cars. Also, if you've got a plan on an event coming up and you need to supply the food, not a problem. Here's the number, 989-894-5531. That's Krizak's House Family Restaurant. They'll take care of you. Krizak's House, also a great place to dine in. Corner of Cass and Michigan on Bay City's south side. Good morning, Doug. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Well, better than the markets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're right. Crude oil's taken the biggest hit today. Just generally energy prices. They're down about 3% today, $2 a barrel on crude oil. Gold's taken a pretty good hit too, almost 2%, $31 an ounce. And of course the grain commodities, they're all down 0.5% to 1.5%. So the dollar's a little bit higher. That's probably given us some headwinds also. And of course the virus thing that's given a little negative headwinds, especially on the crude oil. So here's your numbers. The September corn is $5.50, down 5 cents a bushel. The December corn $5.52 1/4, down 4 1/4. September soybeans $13.39, down 5 1/4. November soybeans $13.31, down 5 3/4. The September wheat is $7.09 1/2, down 9 1/2. And December wheat $7.23 3/4, also down 9 1/2. Crude oil $66.27, down $2.01 a barrel. Heating oil is $2.0295, down 5.5 cents. Gasoline $2.21 1/4, down 4.5 cents. That kind of should say $2.85 a barrel, but again, we're not seeing that. The natural gas is $4.03 1/4. That's down 10.5 cents. Canadian dollar, U.S. dollar gets you $1.2575 at the border. That's up 22 ticks. The yen is at 110.25. That's even on the day. The euro is at 117.50. That's down 10 ticks. And the dollar's at 92.89. That's up 9.5 ticks. Gold's at 1729.10. That's down $30.10 an ounce. The silver is at 23.45. That's down $1 an ounce. And then platinum is at 975.10. That's up $3.50 an ounce.
All right. You take care. Have a great day, Doug.
Yep. You too.
Talk to you later. When we return, Jerry Samolsky joining us.
When you shop a locally owned independent business, you keep more money in your local community. You keep local jobs, and you make your community a destination. Ellen's Equipment is your locally owned New Holland equipment dealer. Visit them for top-of-the-line New Holland agricultural and construction equipment. Whether you're planting a food plot, digging the dirt, or tilling the land, they've got a local team to help you with your New Holland equipment sales, service, and parts needs. Visit Ellen's Equipment in McBain, Ithaca, or Beale City today.
This program note, tomorrow morning, beginning at 7:30, it's Coffee with Corn. You'll be able to view it on our farm page, Facebook, on WSGW Facebook as well as our WCEN 94.5 The Moose Facebook. Coffee with Corn is going to be featuring Christine Tigran. She is the director of the Center of Agricultural Law and Taxation at Iowa State University. Needless to say, farmers, non-farmers, anybody involved in business or anybody involved in any holdings really should be paying attention to this Coffee with Corn tomorrow morning, because they're going to be talking about proposed tax changes and how it could affect the future of your farm and the ability to pass it on to the next generation. Again, that's tomorrow morning at 7:30. And if you want to hear our conversation with Jim Zook that we had this morning at 9 o'clock, you can do that by going to our farm website, or I should say our farm Facebook, or WSGW Facebook, or 94.5 The Moose Facebook. Along with me, Jerry Samolsky. Jerry, what should we be doing right now?
Jerry, every year we talk about August being lawn season, and I just want to make sure we keep that foremost. If there's a section of your lawn you need to redo or touch up, now is the time to do it. We want to make sure that we get good soil contact with the seed. Terry, one of the things people like to do is overseed. And unless you're using a split seeder, it does no good. So if you just take a spreader and spread seed on top of your grass, you're just feeding the birds, Terry. You've got to get it worked down into the soil. And people say, well, it's thin. I want to thicken it up, so I'm going to overseed it. You'd be a lot better off to spend that money on fertilizer and water, and it'll thicken up much more than dropping grass seed on the top without working up.
That sounds good.
Way to go.
Good advice, Jerry. Thank you. You take care. Have a great day, okay?
You betcha.
Jerry Samolsky, Bay Landscaping and Garden Center in Essexville. Along with me is Eric Sawatsky with Yo and Yo Accounting. Eric, I don't know if you caught that or not, but tomorrow on our Coffee with Corn, we're going to be talking about proposed tax changes, and you've touched on that a lot over the past several weeks here on the Farm Program. Another topic that you've covered a lot has been the PPP loans. Now, I understand there's a new development there. What's going on?
Yeah, Terry, the Small Business Administration, which is the government arm that is helping to process and support the PPP loans. The SBA came out with a online portal this last week. It started on the 4th, where you could start submitting for the loan forgiveness for the PPP loans. If you had a loan of $150,000 or less, which the IRS is saying there were like 6.5 million loans that were that size or smaller, and a lot of those are still outstanding. So to apply for forgiveness now, rather than having to go through a multi-page application form with the bank or with your lender, this portal is now available that sounds like it's supposed to really simplify that application process, and it's close to a slam dunk for those smaller loans. Now, we are hearing that several of the large national banks have not signed on to accepting this portal. So just be aware of that. Some of the large banks are not at this point accepting it, but there's over 600 banks nationwide now that are accepting the application through this online portal, which is on the Small Business Administration website. So if you're in that boat where you still need to apply for forgiveness and you're under the $150,000 in loan size, this may be a good option for you because it probably is going to save a lot of time and effort. You don't really have to supply some of the support that you would have to support your payroll costs and things like that from an application standpoint if you're working directly with your lender. So something worth looking at and considering to be able to save some of your own time and expedite the process.
And again, what kind of deadline are we looking at on this?
So the deadlines are based on when you received your original PPP loan. You had to choose a period that you were going to have your payroll costs and utility costs cover the amount of loan to be able to get your forgiveness. So whatever your period was, 8 or 24 weeks from the original loan, is the date that you start a countdown of 10 months. So let's just say last October 30th, you were, that was the point where you had to spend all of the funds on payroll. At that point, you had 10 months, which would get you to this August 30th, where you would actually have to start making loan payments. So after those 10 months are up, if you haven't applied for loan forgiveness, you have to start making loan payments to the bank. That doesn't mean you can't still apply for forgiveness, just means that those payments are now going to start coming due. So you can actually apply for forgiveness at any time up till the maturity of the loan, which depending on when you signed up, early on it was a 2-year loan. Later on in the process, they actually made it a 5-year loan. So if you're even to the point where you actually got a bill and had to pay that loan payment, you're not too late. You still can apply for forgiveness. And I guess my recommendation is I would get on and do it as soon as you can, regardless, and just be done with it and move on.
Eric Sawatsky with Yo and Yo Accounting. We really appreciate the information. Eric, you take care. Have a great day, okay?
You too, Terry.
All righty. Are you upset with your current planter performance? Are you considering buying a new planter but blown away from sticker shock? With Precision Planting's VSET, V-Drive, and Delta Force, we can retrofit your old planter to outperform any new planter on the market. Then access all your data from planting to harvest easily with Field View. Call PC Ag Solutions today and get your parts ordered, installed, and ready to go for the upcoming growing season. 989-868-4444. PC Ag Solutions.
Northeastern Paint, Home Decoration Center. We're more than a custom paint store. everything you need. From carpet to lighting, it's all here. With quality and satisfaction guaranteed. Northeastern Paint, Home Decoration Center.
Since 1959, count them, that's 62 years, Northeastern Paint Supply has been serving the Tri-Cities. We have the most knowledgeable staff in the area, offering you the highest quality products in the industry. Benjamin Moore Paints, Hunter Douglas Blinds, Quazell and Kitchener Lighting, Flooring from Flooring America, fireplace doors, gas logs, and custom-made rugs. It's all here under one roof. Northeastern Paint Supply, Saginaw and Bay City.
Northeastern Paint, Home Decoration Center.
We're all about the laws these days, especially today with things just changing like you wouldn't believe. Along with me right now is our agricultural-based attorney, Jerry Reif. Jerry, good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm fine, Terry. How are you?
Hey, fantastic. First of all, let's talk about Medicaid. That seems to be a real hot topic still.
Oh, yeah, more and more every day. And, of course, a lot of people come in and have questions, and unfortunately, there's misinformation out there, and we need to correct that. I have an ebook. You can go to my website, jerryreiflawyer.com, and get the an ebook. It's Understanding Medicaid and how it compares to long-term care and where it fits in, and of course, Medicare itself. Some people think it's too late to plan, and it's never really too late, although it's sometimes better if it's ahead of the game a little bit and be prepared, but some people apply too early and, of course, give away assets too fast. So that can backfire, too. So you need to have some expert help on that and stay on top of the different guidelines, because Congress does pass some safe harbors, which you can take advantage of if you're aware of them, and they keep changing. So, I mean, what worked for grandma or an uncle or an aunt sometime in the past isn't necessarily the way to go now. There's better ways. And you need to stay on top of it, and that's the hard part.
And again, that's in that e-booklet, so folks can take a look, and that's available on your website, right?
That's right, jerryreiflawyer.com. Download for free. There's one on basic estate planning, and there's also one on estate planning for farmers. The one I'm highlighting today is the one Understanding Medicaid and Medicare, and two different programs. Medicaid is the one people worry about, and with farmers, you have a lot of invested property, real estate and equipment and everything, a lot of value that you want to try and protect. You need to work a little more in advance on that. It's a little more techniques, let's put it that way, available tools, and being aware is what counts. Get your ducks in a row. Don't be a sitting duck.
Hey, there you go. Good advice. Jerry, you take care. Have a great day, okay?
You take care, too. Thank you.
All righty.
It's time to think about your pig. You know, the propane tank in your backyard that heats your home? Well, there's no better company to fill your pig than Forward Energy, covering 23 counties. Forward Energy is a family-owned and operated propane supplier that's been fueling area homes, farms, and businesses since 1925. Fill your pig this year. Visit forwardenergy.com to find out about new customer pricing and programs.
Go forward with Forward Energy.
And again, if you'd like to talk to Jerry, you can, 989-790-1461. Mark down this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the Carroll Tractor Show. Thumb Area Old Engine and Tractor Association is having their 45th annual Engine and Tractor Show, and we'll be broadcasting on Friday afternoon from the Carroll Fairgrounds.
Where has the Pioneer Audio Tour taken me today? Olivia, Minnesota, next to a field planted with Pioneer brand Enlist E3 soybeans. This field looks peaceful, but like every field, there's a constant battle going on against weeds. Right now, the farmer of this operation is making a pass with what looks like a 120-foot sprayer boom. Enlist E3 soybeans offer the most advanced trait technology on the market. And while it's new to most farmers, it's not new to Pioneer. Pioneer experts and agronomists have already completed hundreds of on-farm trials, all so that acres like this have healthy soybeans with great yield potential. Enlist E3 soybeans on a farm in Olivia. Another thing that makes Pioneer, Pioneer. You'll hear more from me later. For now, let your local Pioneer sales representative hear from you.
It's going to be warm. It's going to be humid. Chance of showers over the next several days. We'll highlight that weather forecast for you at 12:30 with an update. Now we conclude our program with the playing of our national anthem.
From the Stone Specialist Studios, this is WSGW, Saginaw, Bay City, Midland, WSGW FM, Carlton,